Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm actually going to be talking about a new video game that's coming out next Friday, so it's going to be very exciting. I might be streaming next week or so about Anthem and just playing a little bit, so if you guys want to join me, go ahead. I'll leave my Twitch channel in the description down below. And also, the game is called Anthem. It's made by BioWare and Electronic Arts, but it's going to be something different. Like, it's going to be something interesting that I'm going to be talking about on why this is going to be actually. It's going to be good for EA because I mean EA is not doing very great this year. It's been pretty bad because they're cancelling a lot of good games and stuff like that in the past. Like for some Star Wars games that's been cancelled. But yeah, before we go into this, go ahead, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna be talking into this, so yeah, share this with your friends, and yeah, let us begin on So, Anthem is a brand new video game that is an upcoming online multiplayer action role-playing game that is being developed by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts. This game is also slated for worldwide wide release for Windows, Microsoft, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and it's coming out on February 22nd of 2019, and players will assume the role of a freelancer, one of the group people who leave their civilization to explore the surrounding landscapes, which is sounds pretty fun. So we're gonna go and talk about the gameplay. So Anthem combines third-person shooters and action role-playing games elements in a continuous open world, and it shares with up to 3 other players, so it's pretty cool. So it's great to play with friends, in which they've taken a role of a freelancer, donating fully customizable exosuits called javelins. So you get different classes and all that kind of stuff, which is really amazing. I already kind of found out which one I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing Storm because it's lighting and all that kind of stuff, so it's pretty cool. And these suits can be customized to have various unique weapons and superhuman abilities. 2 classes of javelins were shown during Anthem's presentation at Microsoft E3 2017 conference. The Ranger, which is all-around balanced javelin, and the Colossus, which is a large and more heavy armor javelin, to be fill more of a tanking role. Other javelins including Storm, which uses powerful technology to unleash range of him while floating effortlessly in the air, and the Interceptor, which is focused in close quarter combat and move quickly out of the combat, so it can go in and out really quickly. And players can build up relationships with various non-playable characters. They can establish a romantic relationship with them as a trademark of previous BioWare games, which is pretty cool. The central meeting point of the game takes place in a place called Fort Tarasis. It's a central stronghold of Anthem built by the eponymous General Helena Taras. It serves as a fortified settlement against the threats outside the world, and it's also a point where the player goes to receive new missions and freelance assignments, and it is a melting pot where all different factions of the game meet, including the Sentinels, the Corvus, the Cyphers, and Axnus. It's kind of hard to pronounce it, but there's quite a lot of factions. So there's 4 factions so far, and the game features both single player and cooperative multiplayer elements in a shared world that can have up to squad members per team. Teams can also fight like beasts and ruthless marauders, and while exploring places and lost ruins, experiencing a massive world alerting terrain incursion such as shadow storms, which is pretty cool. Now, the development of this game has been going for quite a while. The game started being made at 2012, immediately after the release of Mass Effect 3, which was very successful, under the supervision of Casey Houston, the executive producer of the original Mass Effect trilogy. Although Houston left BioWare in 2014 and developed Anthem continued. So that's pretty cool, until he returned both as a project lead into the new studios in 2017. BioWare was announced the game's final title. Project was codenamed Dylan internally by the BioWare. So that's just a little history if you guys did not know. And there's a lot of references and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Drew WRLD, I don't know if I pronounced it right, but worked on the game's writing before leaving in early 2018. The game soundtrack was composed by Sarah Schnachter, I think. I'm not really too sure if I pronounced it right. I do apologize. So the marketing and the release for Anthem. The BioWare teased the game at E3 2014. Anthem was teased during EA's and EA Play pre-E3 conference at June 2017. No, June 10th, that's what I meant. Gameplay was demonstrated for the first time during Microsoft E3 press conferences the next day, running on Xbox One X. And at E3 2017, when the game was being announced, its intended release was day Q4 2018, but it's pushed back in January 2018 to early 2019, in part to make space on EA's release schedule for a new Battlefield game titled in late 2018 release, which is Battlefield 5. According to Patrick, EA's Vice President BioWare plans to support the game with new content updates long after the game's official release. So there's going to be new content as soon as you finish like all this stuff, get all the loot and all that good stuff, and its launch will be at the start maybe of 10 years of journey. BioWare, a demo of the game was released for download January 25, 2019 for pre-order customers, and it's on February 1st for the public. So it's coming out. It's pretty cool. What you could do is basically you could fly around, you can fight all these bosses. Now there's different abilities and stuff, like you can use lightning and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna be using Storm. This Storm gameplay in the background, so you can see he's got like all lightning stuff and he can just float and all that kind of stuff. It's really fun and satisfying. I think it's definitely worth buying. But I wouldn't pre-order it just yet. I think maybe wait for some reviews, because you know how EA and Origin is when it comes to like selling overpriced games. We can get them cheaper or wait for a price drop. I think you should just wait, or read some reviews. But and Anthem is, like, a lot of people are asking about MMO, if Anthem is, and Anthem is not an MMO game within the story. It's bulleted on the side. More details of BioWare's Anthem has been announced as a part of EA Play conference. Then the world is being the same for all players, even in single player, but players can play through and make their own story out of the game. So it's not an MMO. You can make your own story from pick your path and what class you want and what your customization want to be. I think it's great just playing with some friends with Anthem, because you guys can communicate like more through calls and all that kind of stuff. So I think you guys should buy the game. It's pretty fun. There's going to be more content and all that kind of stuff coming out after the initial release of Anthem. And it comes out next Friday, so if you guys want me to post more videos about this, a little update on Apex Legends. I was recording it, but it didn't really save the stuff, and I didn't really do too good in the game either, so no Apex Legends video just yet, so just be patient with that. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it, all I'm going to talk about Anthem and what I'm going to be doing next week. So if you guys are interested, go ahead, check out my Twitch, I'll leave in the description. And yeah guys, I want to thank you guys for the recent support my channel. If you want to subscribe, do all that good stuff, do so now, I'd appreciate that. And yeah, let's go into Anthem next week, which is pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to play it. So yeah guys, subscribe, turn on the notifications, click the bell, give it a like, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this now guys. I'll talk to you all later. Hope you're having a great day, and peace out. See ya. Bye.